All right. I don't think there'll be too much commentary here. Recently, my friend and I have decided to start challenging each other to improve ourselves in Dirt Rally 2. For those of you who don't know, I do a lot of racing sims. I'm primarily an F1 driver. However, I apparently have some talent as a rally driver. So this is my best run so far of Australia. Give me a minute. We talked about this a little bit. This is Australia. I was talking about New Zealand. What course is this? We talked about it very briefly. Mount Kaye. This is the forward version of it, and he has done in this car. His personal best, only one lap, is 8 minutes 37 seconds. My first lap of the day, actually period, was 8 minutes 32 seconds, and we are now down to 8:25.2. And this is that run because I just want to share this because I think it's so amazing how well I did this run. There's one incident on this whole route, this whole run, but it's pretty much damn near perfect for what I could do at this moment. I'm so certain I could gain 2 or 3 seconds. I'm so certain I could do it. But anyway, here's the run. So I want to make notice that I think around these turns here, I was oh no, never mind, not these turns. There are two turns at this point early on in the course here where I am actually pretty nervous around. This is not one of them. Both of them have a gate. Both of them are right-hand turns. One is a one turn, I believe, or a two turn. It's a pretty tight turn, and it got me paranoid both times because I think it was the second lap I did today, which was still faster than the first lap that I did today in this track on this car. I ran right into the post, so I was a little terrified. So I'm a little hesitant through there. Although I think this time was actually pretty damn fast. Here it was. This is one of those turns. I get a little hesitant here, but it's the next one I believe where I'm even more hesitant. Yes, it is. There we go. So I just wanted to put on some commentary there, and it was wide, and that made me a little paranoid. But yeah, this is not my preferred motorsport. Also, not my preferred drive of car. This is obviously a front-wheel drive car. I forgot the amount of horsepower, but it packs a punch. There are no assists other than it being an automatic, which is, I know, terrible. But this is what I got when I only have a controller to work with. Yeah, it's four-wheel drive, forward wheel drive. It's a front-wheel drive car, and I believe it's front-engined, obviously. So that provides some weight in the front there. This car is actually a joy to drive. I prefer rear-wheel drive cars, but damn, did this thing feel good going around this course today? As many times as I did just now, basically. And it is fast. It is wicked fast, and I love this thing. One thing I had issues with today. So my original best time on this track was 9 minutes, and obviously I've cut that down way the hell down. Um, I was having a talk with my buddy, and we were talking about our other friend who apparently bought this game, and he finds it really difficult, and pointed it out to me that might be because he has all the assists on, so he's having a hard time fighting the car. And then I quickly realized, hey, I can't slide around corners all that well. I can't do the 180s, I can't do any of that stuff, like, easily at all. And then I looked at my assists and realized they were all turned up max, so I turned them all off, once again, with the exception of it being an automatic still. And holy crap, it's been such an improvement. I can actually get around the track. I don't feel like I'm fighting with the car constantly, and I feel like I can just lay down the power and blast off, and it feels so great. I don't feel like I'm going slow anymore. I'm no longer 1:45 behind the top time. I'm now about a minute behind the top time, which is just beautiful. I'm sure I could cut that down even more. I just need to figure out where all the errors are. Really, we're just pushing each other to go to be better at this point. Our main tracks are going to be Australia and New Zealand. Those are going to be our main locations anyway. I like doing Long Rally. I'm not sure about the other guy. But we'll see about all that stuff. It is intense. I'm hoping we'll be doing a lot of long tracks. I absolutely adore doing them. My next track focus for today will be New Zealand, in this exact car, actually. Even though I like using the Ford Sierra, which is a different class and also a rear-wheel drive car, I actually enjoy this car. I actually enjoy driving front-wheel drive now that all the assists are off. It's a miracle. And I might even do some new training in the Subaru, since I love how much that thing blasts off. I am totally not just texting back because it's Father's Day, so I wish a couple of people a happy Father's Day. By the way, for any fathers watching this, happy Father's Day. Even if it's late. Here was my crash incident. I was a little too cocky going through that intersection there, and put way too much power down on that corner and didn't realize it until it was too late. But from here on, it's pretty clean. Much cleaner than my last attempt at this track. My last attempt ended up with a very powerful start, but that powerful start made it so that it skipped over the bridge, ran into a sign, and it was still fast, but it was not clean. And then on the first turn on the gravel, I fell off the track because, again, I was packing too much power. I wasn't worried about the turns. I put in too much, and I'm a little hesitant when it comes to these areas. Just because it feels really narrow. It's not too narrow, it just feels really narrow. It feels like if I screw up even once, I'm either going to be into the cliffside to the right of me, or I'm going to be off the ledge on the left. And even though it still looks like I'm not really terrified, and I'm just hammering down on the throttle, genuinely, I get nervous in this area, in these areas. Like, this one's fine, but in a lot of these areas, I get genuinely nervous because it just feels like one minor screw up and I am done. The run is over. And it is a little scary, and I do need to kind of get a little braver, but yeah, it is still genuinely scary. Honestly, sometimes watching these replays, it's really hard to tell that I'm on a controller. Like, I can't tell sometimes. Sometimes I really can. Other times it's just like, what the hell? When did I get a steering wheel? I didn't. But damn it if it wasn't a good run. I really enjoyed that. But anyway, that's what's going on. So I'm glad that I could share that with you all. That was an 8-minute 25.2 second run. And the reason I say 25.2 is because it was actually like a 1.93 or something like that. Like it was ridiculous. So I just rounded up for the sake of simplicity, especially for Sasha here. He did a 8:37 his first lap. He will be back, probably doing that a little bit later. I cannot wait to see what he does in the future, and I can't wait to see what his time is going to be. I absolutely expect him to absolutely destroy my time. But we will see. He had my original time, so of the day almost. Actually, no, even my original time today was faster. But I've almost caught up to his F1 time. I don't remember. I don't remember what he said. Let me read real quick. Yeah, he said with the F2 Volkswagen on Mount Kaye, he was doing 8 minutes and 20 seconds. So I'm 5 seconds off of that, and I'm a minute off of the top time. So it's absolutely possible that I could beat his F2 time in this car. But that's not my challenge. That's not even my expectation. We're just having fun here, and we're doing the same car on this track, and it's great. We can actually see that right now. If you look at the leaderboard, can toggle the filter. There you go. I'm a minute and 7 seconds behind top leaderboard. I'm 12 seconds behind, or ahead, sorry. I'm 12 seconds ahead of his time at the moment. So that's pretty good so far. Anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys all enjoyed this really weird episode. I know I don't do racing sim stuff all that often on YouTube, but I figured I'd show it off. If you guys want to see this kind of stuff live, actually recently I've been doing a lot of F1 and dirt, evidently on stream. I've also been doing some Ark Survival Evolved on stream, but you know, if you want to see me doing some live racing and live practice, I am doing it on live stream. So with that being said, I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I will see you all later. Goodbye. Thank you for watching.